What is going on, guys? It's KOJOFOREX, aka GPP Emperor, aka Emperor of Blues. In today's video, I'm going to show you about 5 things that a MetaTrader 5 can do that you didn't know about. Yes, I'm telling you, you did not really know about it. So let's date back a little bit into history, then we'll be at the same level, right? So basically, MetaQuote is a company that created MetaTrader 4 and then MetaTrader 5. So their first invention, their first product that they brought on the market was MetaTrader 4, right? So MetaTrader 4 has been in existence on the market for a very long time. Retail traders have been using MetaTrader 4 for a long time, but the difference is that the language that MetaTrader 4 was written with is actually not the same as the language that MetaTrader 5 was written with, right? So looking at the fact that MetaTrader 4 was the first that was launched by MetaQuote company, right? So many independent developers coded so many languages and programs and indicators and EAs that worked best for MetaTrader 4 because that was the very first thing that came out, and then it lasted for a long time before MetaTrader 5 was created, right? So because of that, generally so many retail traders, including myself, we're kind of so used to MetaTrader 4 that the moment you mention MetaTrader 5, we're wondering, why do you want me to really do that transition when they basically do the same thing? I believe you're probably also thinking the same thing, that KOJO, what is so necessary or special about MetaTrader 5 that you want me to switch from MetaTrader 4 and then start using MetaTrader 5? But look, you want to watch this video to the very end, and trust me, after you watch this video to the very end, you're going to be wondering, why have you really been wasting so much time on MetaTrader 4 and not have transitioned to MetaTrader 5 just yet? Just so you know, you've not even missed out on anything because they brought the most updated version in quite recent times. So using it now is just about the most appropriate time to use it than ever before, right? So I'm going to go right into the video and show you the new things that MetaTrader 5 does that MetaTrader 4 cannot do. So first off is the whole outlook, right? So if you look at this, you know, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, they're not much of a difference that you can see. You can see here, you can list the same currency pairs as usual, right? So nothing changed with that, right? The moment I click the arrow here, I can add so many, and then I can literally like readjust the arrangement and stuff like that. If I want to add so many other pairs, I just have to like search them here, right? It comes to FOREX pairs and stuff like that. Nothing different about that, right? You come to the charts too. The chart outlook looks similar to what we have on the MetaTrader 4. You can tailor, you know, it to suit your own taste and preference, right? You can literally change the properties to suit your own color, taste and preference, the candles and stuff like that, right? Now MetaTrader 5 also has that update where it allows you to, you know, show the point where you enter the trade and the point where you exit, but I don't really like that functionality, right? Now the most important thing, right, coming to the details that I want to show you today. So this video is actually going to be a very short one because the details are pretty simple, right? The most important thing is starting off with this very button that you have here, this red one here, right? This red and blue one here. If I click on this one, right, what it does is that it automatically brings out these lines that you can see here, and these lines allow you to use pending orders as easiest as never before, right? As easiest as never before. On the MT4, if you want to use pending orders, you probably have to pick up a line and then mark out the coordinates and then, you know, regurgitate it in your mind and then go to the orders and start, you know, punching in manually. But here, all you got to do is just press this button and then drag exactly if you're trying to, you know, put up a buy stop, buy limit, sell stop, sell limit, whatever your desired entry is, you can literally do that here. So whatever order that you want to execute, all you got to do is just drag the line and then you're going to be able to do that, right? If you drag it above, then it means that you basically have two orders that you're going to execute. Either you want to set up a buy stop or a sell limit, right? So if it's a buy stop, it means that what you want the price to hit that level, execute, and then continue moving upwards, right? And then if it's like a sell limit, it means that you want the price to go up, tap it, execute a sell, and then start coming downwards, right? And if you drag it downwards also, then you also have two executions, which is like what buy limit, which is like you want price to come down, tap into that zone, and then start moving upwards. Or you're going to set up what a sell stop, which is like you want price to come down, tap in it, execute, and continue downwards. So that's a very amazing thing, right? So you want to set up a buy stop, you go up there like that, and then you click this arrow here. Then when you click this arrow here, right, you want to make sure that you have selected your lot sizes and everything, right? So let's say 0.5 for the purpose of this example. Then we click on place buy, right? So you can see that straight away our buy stop has been executed. Remember that this buy stop has not really been triggered yet because the market has not got to that price point yet, right? And then we can do the same thing. Let's say we want to set up what a sell stop, right? A sell stop here. We come here and then we just place what this sell stop order. So you can see that with this market, I have two orders literally pending, which is like the buy stop and then the sell stop, right? You can see here, buy stop pending, sell stop pending, right? So that's a pretty amazing thing that the MT5 can do that the MT4 cannot do, right? We can literally delete these orders here by just clicking this one, delete order. Is being deleted. This one to also delete the order, right? So you can see that now we don't have any order in the market again. The next thing that triggered my interest is this very button that you also have in the far right top corner, right? You click this one here, then what you have is that it appears as if what we used to have or what we have on the MetaTrader app itself, the computer version, right? You know that we can easily have the buy and sell button where you can just click multiple positions at a time, right? So here is the same thing, right? We have the buy on the right side and then we have the sell on the right side, on the left side. So I can literally adjust this for the purpose of this example. Let's do 0.1, right? And then I can literally start executing, right? Of course 0.1 is not going to hit my account, and if I anticipate that, let's say GBP/USD, I can anticipate that it should keep going further up. What do I have to do? I just place a buy here. Straight away it's been executed, you can see, and I can keep adding on to positions. I can just keep adding on to a lot of positions. You can see here what I have a lot of buy positions on this one, right? So the more you click, the more it just keeps executing, right? So we can just go on to other pairs and then see if we're going to have varied opinion on them as well. You can see we have Bitcoin here, right? So let's go to, let's say, Euro GBP, right? So if you look at Euro GBP, since it's inversely correlated with a pound, then I can also start perhaps selling it, right? All I have to do is that I have to just keep clicking on this one here, right? Sell, 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 sell. As many as I want, then it just keeps executing like that. So you can see here that I have what? Sell for Euro GBP and then buy for GBP USD, right? Just by click of a button right there like that, right? Now, you realize that you can see that I have literally executed so many trades, right? All you can see from here is that I have like $29 loss, which is basically nothing compared to what this account holds, right? So you can add a few more positions here. You can come to the GBP USD, right? You click here. Well, we don't want to modify any position yet. We come to the chart, right? And then we can even add some more buys for the GBPs. As much as you open, then it just executes like that. So you want to be careful while using this tool though, because like if you get too excited and you start punching in the numbers far more than necessary, you must also understand that you're going to be executing a lot of trades, perhaps more than your account can actually take, right? But the next interesting thing that's going to excite you, right, which is like one of the very key things that I wanted to show you from this video, is the fact that you remember that on the MT4, if you put on a trade a lot like this and just imagine that the market is perhaps even going in your favor or against you, what are you going to be able to do? It means that you have to now come and then be closing them one by one, closing them one by one, and we all know what usually happens with that, right? Which is like sometimes you can end up closing in, let's say you're supposed to book a profit of $1,000. Before you finish closing all that, you probably would have closed a profit of $600 because the market was still moving while you were, literally like in the process of closing your trade. Or let's say you're trying to cut your losses short. Let's say this one here, maybe I was willing to risk let's say just about $200 for the purpose of this, and then it's actually going 130 and I want to close it now. What do I have to do? Do I have to now come and close it one by one? That's probably going to take forever. Perhaps before I finish closing it, and I've probably lost about $300 or $400, right? So now, what does the MT5 have to offer that makes it extremely unique and beautiful? And then you must also start using it, right? So you see all these orders that I have here, I'm going to probably leave them running for a while. All I have to do is what? Click on one of them, then I have to come what? Bulk operations, right? So you see we have what? Close position, modify position, trade, chart, right? Or everything here pertains to one of the one that I clicked. But the moment I come to the bulk operation, then that's where the game changer literally is, right? So if I click on the bulk operation, you can see that what now it gives me so many things that I can do right about now if I wanted to. It says what? Close all positions. The moment I click this, it's actually going to automatically close every position that I have open here instantly. It can also say close losing position. Let's say this example had some blues in there mixed up with the red. Then all I could have done is what? Decided to close the losing position and leave the profitable one running, right? Or it can say what? close sell position. So every sell position that I have there is actually going to be able to be closed, right? And then let's say if I click here, then I come to the bulk operation, it will say close buy position. So if I wanted to close all the buy positions, I click on this one, it's going to close every buy position that I have open there, right? Or because I click on the GBP USD, it says close GBP USD position. So the moment I click on this one, trust me, every one of the GBP USD positions is going to be closed, right? Or let's say I had like some sell position for GBP USD and buy positions. I can actually decide to close the buy position for GBP USD alone. So if you think about this, you can realize that this is so amazing. It makes, in fact, scalping beautiful. It makes news trading amazing. It makes NFP, CPI trading, all those things insane. And I don't recommend you to trade NFP CPI using MT4 again, unless of course you're using your laptop where you can just like multiple click on the close positions. But I don't even recommend that. I recommend that you now get accustomed to using the MetaTrader 5, which can now enhance your bulk position orders, and then you can be able to close these trades instantly, right? So for the purpose of this example, right, I may want to take these losses for illustration's sake. Do you think I should take the losses?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so I'm going to take the losses for illustration's sake just to show you what this thing can really do. I mean, 128 wouldn't necessarily hurt this account, right? So all I got to do is, let's say I want to close all positions, right? The moment I close, the moment I press this, within a second, you can see that every one of the positions I opened has been closed, right? So you can see here, every one of them has instantly been closed at a loss. You get me? Instantly. That's how powerful it is. That's how fast this thing is, right? If it was me executing to close some partial position, which is like the GBP USDs or the Euro GBP, it would have also executed them in the same manner. I hope you guys really love this video and it's very insightful, and then you learned something amazing about the MT5 and what it can do now. If you want me to go into more details about other apps that I use apart from just the MT5, you know what to do. Click in the link in the description to number 1, join the KOJOFOREX Telegram community. Like this video if you haven't done that already. Smash the like button and then put on your post notifications so that if I post up any video, you're going to be notified first. And also make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Connect with me on all social media at KOJOFOREX, Twitter, Instagram. Now it's not even Twitter anymore, it's X, right? TikTok as well, right? Currently I've been very active on TikTok and probably having about 20k plus followers there, so you want to follow me on TikTok as well. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button now and click in the link in the description to join the KOJOFOREX Telegram community. Any other service that you want to see me offering, it's also in the link in the description. My courses, my signal group, and all those stuffs, right? So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Peace.